Okay, so it's Sunday, the 2nd of October. It's supposed to be day 2 of Inktober. Yesterday was a total nightmare. I didn't like the sketch, so I decided not to even post it. I said I was gonna stay away from that, but well, tough luck. Anyway, there's gonna be two options of these videos because I realized maybe time lapses are kind of boring all the time, so I'm gonna upload both the time lapse version and a slower version, but like cutting the video into sections. Anyway, back to this one. Second two was scurry. So every time you say scurry, you think of mice or of little animals that run away from danger, I guess. So I've decided to step away from wolves. They're actually giving me nightmares these days, so I'm going to stay away from them for a while because, well, October is here. So I get to relax a little bit, and actually I should be relaxed all the time. Anyway, um, I've just put a bunch of ideas on my paper on the top part of my sketchbook, and then I decided to just put them all together. So my idea is pretty much a mouse hiding away from people's view and staying also away from poisonous plants. So as you can see, I've drawn some lilies of the valley inside the bowl, and they're pretty much poisonous. Um, just in case you guys didn't know it, they're like one of the most beautiful scents ever. Very difficult to keep. Most of the perfumes nowadays you buy with this scent are synthetic. They're not natural smelling because as soon as you cut the flower, you're not gonna be able to conserve the smell. And then outside, I've drawn lilies. Lilies are also poisonous to people, but not to rats. So this pretty much wants to show like danger inside a bowl or the danger outside a bowl. And then you can also see some bees, some wasps. I was drawing some, no, some of them just because I do want to try to draw bees. I've never done them before, but I do think they're so cute and I see them in my garden all the time. So yeah, why not? Maybe I'm gonna give them a try. I have a bunch of videos of bees and flies. If you follow me on TikTok, you probably see videos of bees just jumping in and out of my flowers every time I go to the garden. So, yep, decided to draw some of them in this bowl. And then once we got to the sketching part, I got over the sketching part, I started to do some line drawing, some lining, because I don't want to remove almost all the pencil marks that I've left. It's supposed to be Inktober, so that you're supposed to do everything in ink now. If I'm going to draw with a pen, it's gonna look ugly and messy because, well, that's my way of sketching. Ugly and messy. But I've tried, actually, in this case, I did try to make it a bit cleaner and like to go with the ideas I had in my mind, but I ended up just messing around and playing with ink because that's pretty much what I do. Um, it's true that I do not use very much ink. I used to do many years ago. I used to have an ink pen, one of those fountain ink pens, and just draw and draw with it everything. But that's been a long time ago, and I've kind of run out of being used to it. I'm not used to it anymore. Anyway, I'm also not using the ink pen yet because I want to work with the brush and with different values of gray for now. Another thing to be not in my help was the kind of paper, the quality of paper that I'm using it. But being the first drawing I'm actually posting, I do want to inspire others to use any type of paper they have. I mean, even printing paper, it's gonna be warpy, it's gonna be wonky sometimes, but you can still draw even if the paper is not the best quality, even if the ink is not the best quality. You can only use normal pens, like the drawing pens that you have, the big ones, or V pen, or I have no idea what pens you guys are using to write. You can use those ones, you can use ink, you can use any type of paper, just use it as inspiration. So this is pretty much what I've done. Um, Am I happy with this sketch? Not entirely. Am I angry at it? Not either. Because actually, the drawing I've done on Saturday, the first day of Inktober, was supposed to be a gargoyle. I don't like gargoyles. I don't think they're fun. They're just to empty water off the roofs of buildings, so I do not find them interesting. They're kind of gory, and I do want to step away from that a little bit because my way of drawing when I draw with ink is kind of gory already, so I wanted to step away from it a little bit. Anyway, hope you guys liked it. This is what I've done for my official first day. I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you tomorrow.